part A, to simplify that, we have to rationalize this expression, and to rationalize the expression we need to multiply the bottom by the conjugate. So the bottom there is 4 plus root 7, so I have to multiply top and bottom by the conjugate of 4 plus root 7, which is 4 minus root 7. So each of these, and we use a bracket to times them. Okay, so that's 4 minus root 7, 4 minus root 7. Must be in a bracket, otherwise you're not going to realise you've got to do FOIL on the top and the bottom line. Okay, so let's do FOIL on the top line. So it's 2 times 4, which is 8. Then go to the outers. So that's minus 2 lots of root 7. Then the inners plus 5 root 7 times 4. 4 lots of 5 root 7, which is 20 root 7. And finally for the lasts, I got a plus times a minus is a minus, and I got 5 root 7 times root 7. Forget the 5 a minute. Root 7 times root 7 is just 7. So I got 5 7s are 35. And the bottom line now is picked, so the two middle terms always cancel out. So it's just doing the first. 4 times 4 is 16, and I got plus times a minus is a minus, and root 7 times root 7 is 7, because when you multiply root 7 by root 7, that's in effect squaring root 7, and the square of a square root just cancels out. So the top line, we take the rational parts first of all to simplify, so I can combine 8 minus 35 minus 27, and I got minus 2 root 7 add 20 root 7, so that's plus 18 root 7, and on the bottom I got 16 take away 7, which is 9. Now then, you always need to check at this stage whether you can factorise the top line, and we can. As you see, 27 and 18 is both in the 9 times table. So I take 9 out as a common factor. Taking 9 out of 27, so that's minus 3. 9 out of 18 is 2. All over 9. And now because 9 is a common factor on top line, I can cancel that off with the 9 on the bottom. And I got minus 3 plus 2 root 7 as my answer. Part B. We look at part B, we've got 3 separate parts to this question, so we'll do them separately first and then combine them at the end. So the square root of 360, so for a square number it goes into 360, and 36 is the obvious choice. So that's the same as root 36 times 10, which, breaking these separately then, that's the same as root 36 times the square root of 10. I'm allowed to do that when I'm times in or dividing, can't do it on adding or subtracting. Okay, so the square root of them separately, and the square root of 36 is 6, and square root of 10 I can't do anything with. So the first term is 6 root 10. I'll take the second term, that's root 2 times root 5 cubed. So let's rewrite this, getting rid of the cubed. Root 2 times, and when I cube something I times it by itself 3 times. That's root 5 times root 5 times root 5. Those two will pair up to give me just 5. And these two will give me root 10. So the first two are root 10. And the second, root 5 times root 5 is 5. So writing that in a better way, that's 5 root 10. And the last expression, root 30 times root 8 divided by root 6. Okay, that's the product, so I can put this as either root 30 over root 6 or root 8 over root 6. Well, because 6 will divide into 30, it's better to pair it up with the root 30. So that'll be root 30 divided by root 6 times square root of 8. Then this can be rewritten as the square root of 5. 6 into 30 equals 5. So that's root 5 times root 8. Right, for root 8, a square number, we're going to root 8, 4. So that's the same as root 5 times the square root of 4 times 2, which is root 5 times root 4 times root 2. Square root of 4 is 2, and root 5 times root 2 is the square root of 10. So as you can see, all three expressions have been written in terms of square root of 10. So now I'm going to be able to combine them and simplify them. So the first expression was 6 root 10 minus the second one, which is 5 root 10, minus the third one, which is 2 root 10. So 6 root 10 take away 5 root 10 is 1 root 10. Take away 2 root 10 is minus 1 root 10. So that's minus root 10.